And we're back with the Golden Week, and I'm thinking that maybe the problem I was having with this last time was that I was expecting Teal was definitely going to be here, but I think I might put him in this middle one here. That was, you know, it's small, he's only got the two of them, but little crime, you know, busy street, I don't know. Maybe it was better there. So, if he's there, I'm going to go back to what I had originally for some of the rest of them. So I believe... Whoa. Wanted to put Roberts in here. And then when we come down to here, stretch your legs, you know, like, you know, the dog one. He was the man with the dog. And then I think that's it. Yes! Feeling satisfied that each person has been matched up to each house, you make the sales. Boom!
A pleasure doing business with you folks. I hope you enjoy your new homes.
Nice work. There's nothing more you enjoy than a satisfied customer, and having 5 at 1 is even better. Huzzah!
Nice job over there, Banks. You got a real knack for this business.
I'm talking
now
over all
go
these
get
people.
some rest, would you? You don't want to overwork yourself first day here, after all.
Don't I? Are you sure about that? Hey, Logic King! Hooray! Achievements. Yeah, since I haven't played this, what's it called, since it was, you know, in
hear
beta.
any bids for the
We're
Madrid
probably
lots?
gonna see
You'd be a
achievements pop
fool
up.
to let those slip away.
Yeah, fool! It's like we can hear it at a very far distance. There we go. Sorry, just messages in the back. Alright,
Mr. Banks,
oh.
I have a message for you when you get a chance.
Sure, thanks.
Excuse me.
How may I help you, sir?
Messages?
You said you had a message for me.
Yes, sir.
You have
From George
more
Merrick at
messages
the
for
Coral
me?
Gables sales office. He's asked you to stop by at your earliest convenience.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Let's go there. Goodbye, man with big ears. Oh, there's an Easter egg in this scene, actually, that, you know, if you waited here for like 2 to 3 minutes, you'd see Arthur Jordan from the Ben Jordan series. But, in a Let's Play, you don't really kind of want to wait around that long. Hello, lady. Oh. Again, I don't know what caused that. Hopefully it's not gonna keep happening.
I got a message from Mr. Merrick asking me to see him.
Ah, yes, he's expecting you, Mr. Banks. Go ahead and knock on his door there.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I'd be writing everything by hand if it went for you.
Come in.
Good afternoon, Mr. Merrick. I'm Alfred Banks. You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, of course. Mr. Banks. Please come in.
Oh, let me put my hat down first. Do some handshaking.
Please, have a seat.
No, I'm gonna look at your patio first. Looking out the glass windows and door, you see a lovely little patio. Mr. Merrick is lucky to be able to have a cozy little spot like this to take off his mind. Take his mind off things. Yeah. The illustration seems to depict a green landscape with a river or a channel of water. Perhaps this is one of Mr. Merrick's future developments. It seems to be several brochures and pamphlets advertising real estate around the city pinned to the wall. They must serve some motivational purpose for Mr. Merrick. Mr. Merrick has several items on the desk, none of which capture your interest. The water cooler must certainly come in handy on those sunny days in an office where there's many windows. You aren't thirsty. Boo. Introduce yourself.
It really is a pleasure to finally meet you, Mr. Merrick. Like I said, my name is Alfred Banks, and
I know who you are, Mr. Banks.
Yeah.
I was well aware of your father's work up north.
And that
it
you
seems
got
apparent
fired.
that you are eagerly following in his footsteps. You've gotten my attention. Now let's see how serious you really are. I see great potential in you, but a good sales agent needs more than just talent. He needs ability and know-how.
I've got those in spades.
And
You're certainly
buckets.
confident, I'll give you that. In any case, I have a few small setbacks which I need to deal with, and I think they would serve as an excellent proving ground for you.
Proving ground?
Think of it as an extended job interview.
I'm all ears. What do you need?
I can give you more details as you need them, but currently I'm faced with 3 concerns. The first is a man living on a prime piece of land who is refusing to sell. The second is my need for quality advertising. And the third is getting back some stolen design plans.
Let's talk about the holdout.
What's the story with the holdout?
There's a stretch of land which is of great interest to me in the area of Anastasia Avenue. Currently, the land is owned by an individual who has no interest in selling it. He's built himself a home there and understandably wants to keep it. Unfortunately, business is business, and I need that land to complete a very important project. I need you to convince the gentleman to sell.
We can do that.
What about your need for publicity?
Any project, no matter how good it is doomed to fail if nobody knows about it. I've managed to secure some decent advertising, but I feel we need something more.
Something
The story of
else.
Coral Gables needs to make headlines. I'd like you to head over to the Miami Herald building and see if you can befriend a reporter or two. Having a journalist in our corner would do wonders for our advertising.
It sure would.
What about your design plans?
I regret to say that a set of design plans were stolen from my office a few weeks ago by a man claiming to want a job interview. In reality, he was a spy, sent from my competitor Orrin Riley's real estate company. Riley still has my plans, but two can play his game. Since you're a fresh face in town, I need you to infiltrate his company and take back the plans.
Do it
I'll
the
have my
exact same
secretary
way.
set up an interview for you later today. And here, take this set of dummy plans and leave it in place of the real ones so Riley doesn't get suspicious.
Infiltrate his company? What will that entail exactly?
My guess is that Riley will have the plans stored away in his office someplace. You may need to do a bit of searching. Are
Yeah,
you
he
comfortable
told
with
you.
that? I know it's asking for quite a bit.
I think so, sir. I'll do as much as I can within legal means.
Of course. I'm not asking you to commit any crimes. After all, you're just taking back something that was already stolen. Think of it as a repossession.
Okay.
I'll
cool.
just get to it then.
I wish you the best of luck. Although, you seem the type who makes his own luck. I have a feeling I can expect great things from you.
I am the protagonist after all. Alright, so let us go check out that stakeout. So don't forget your hat, Alfie. Good boy. See you later, secretary without a name. I'm gonna call you Mary. So, Anastasia Avenue. This beautiful house all by itself. This house is a very nice two-story affair constructed in the Mediterranean style, which seems to be fairly consistent with the style of Coral Gables that you've been able to observe so far. Let's go knock on the door even. Housekeeping!
Yes? May I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Alfred Banks, and...
Whatever it is you're selling, I'm not interested.
but I'm not
like
here
to
to sell
buy.
you anything. In fact, quite the contrary.
Oh, I see. Merrick sent you, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, yes, he did.
Look, you can go back and tell him exactly what I told all the others. Nothing doing. I bought this land before he got his little vision, and I intend to keep it.
Ooh.
I tried appeasing him by building my house to match his Mediterranean style, but apparently even that wasn't good enough. I did everything by the book and filed all the proper paperwork. You tell Merrick he'll get me off this land when I'm no longer drawing breath.
We
Good
can
day
do
to
that
you,
too.
sir.
Okay. Well, he said he filed the proper paperwork, so let's go see if that's actually true. So let's go into that Hall of Records, or the records, but yeah, records office for the greater Miami area. Or Hall of Records.
Hello, sir. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
I'm not wearing a tie. This portrait is a distinguished older-looking gentleman. The plaque at the bottom identifies him as H.M. Flagger. Probably a real person. A large list of rules and regulations is hanging on the wall in the glass frame. You begin to read them, but quickly lose interest. You were never very tolerant of bureaucracy. The Hall of Records clerk is a shifty-looking man, but hopefully he's good at his job.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you?
Records, please.
What sort of records do you keep in this office?
All kinds. Marriage licenses, death certificates, property titles, you name it.
How far back do they go?
Not too far back. 30 years or so. The city wasn't officially incorporated until 1896,
Fact.
but I have some records going back to 1891.
Fact.
You let me know if there's anything you need to look up.
Okay,
Have you always lived in Miami?
Nah, I moved down here from Philly after the war. Nice place. Can't beat the climate, that's for sure.
horse feathers.
Could I look something up?
Of course. What do you need?
There's a house at 1251 Anastasia Avenue that I need some information on.
Of course. Let me go have a look.
Cool.
Yes, here we are. Belongs to one Ernest Mathers. Built it
Mathers.
himself 6 months ago.
Might I have a copy of the document?
What's your business with it?
I'm working with Mr. George Merrick of the Coral Gables project, and it's of utmost importance to his acquisition of the land.
All right, you can take this copy.
Thank you for your help.
Anytime.
Anytime. Anywhere. Alright, so back to Anastasia Avenue. Alfie, have you thought about a bicycle? Alright, let's go talk to that chap again and then be like, records.
You again?
What do I want? No, photograph, fake plans, record. Okay. Nothing, sir. You take a look through the records for 1251 Anastasia House, and you see it was constructed 6 months ago by Ernest Mothers. According to this, he has a cursory inspection performed. Looking further, you see that there were no permits pulled for any of the construction work done. Mothers may have tried to appease Merrick, but he seemed to have done so in a very half-assed method. So let us now go show it to him.
Mr. Mathers, I've
Mothers.
just been to the Hall of Records downtown, and I pulled up a copy of your house record.
Yes? And?
It seems you had a property inspection done when you completed the house, but it was very basic. Furthermore, you didn't pull any construction permits.
Who built the house?
I didn't need to. I haven't done any exterior work.
Nevertheless, I'm afraid I'll need to perform an inspection of your home just as a matter of record.
On what authority?
Mine.
You can either let me come in and do a brief home inspection, or I can report you to the county, and you can deal with whatever fine or punishment they see fit to dispense.
Fine. Come in. I don't know what you expect to find, though.
Termites. Hey! It's a hidden object game! Instructions: search the room for violations listed at the bottom. Click on the spot where you think you've found one. If you're correct, the area will be marked with a red circle and the item will disappear from the list. Continue until all items have been found. Alright, water damage. Well, we've got some mold over here.
This wall shows clear
Water
signs
damage,
of water
perfect.
damage. You probably have a cracked pipe somewhere back there.
Oh? I suppose that would explain it.
Oh, then this, I guess, would be your mold issue.
Quite a nasty buildup of mold you have here.
I've not seen it green before.
My wife told me she'd clean it up.
She did not.
Your floor tiles are severely cracked here. Do you regularly have elephants as house guests?
No. I mean, my mother-in-law hasn't seen the new house yet. That was a joke.
I'm sure it was.
And then, of course, we've got an old baseboard here.
These baseboards look like they were installed during the Roosevelt administration.
Bird!
No, they're supposed to look like that. It's the style. Makes them seem classic.
An illegal gazebo.
Nice gazebo. I hope you know you need to have a permit to have one of those.
What?
It was a wedding gift from my sister. How was I meant to know?
Ignorance of rules is no excuse, Mr. Mathers.
We've got loose
What
tile
a
over here.
mess.
Oh, water
you
leak.
clearly have a problem with a water leak.
And I've called the plumber, but he's yet to get back to me.
Yep. Loose
Your
tile.
fireplace seems to be letting go of some of its tiles.
Oh, yes. I've been meaning to fix those.
You've only had this house for 6 months. Look how terrible this is.
Uneven rafters are quite the hazard. This whole roof could come tumbling down on you.
Haven't had any problems so far.
You seem to have several problems in this home. Are you sure you performed a thorough inspection?
Well, yes. Yeah, I'm sure I did.
I even did
I
it
see.
myself.
And who was it that performed this inspection exactly?
Why, it was a man. Yes, a man from the city.
And did you happen to get this man's name?
Well, no, I wasn't aware of...
You didn't really have an inspection performed, did you?
Meh.
No. I paid someone to say they had done one on the public record. You won't tell anyone, will you?
You're in quite a state here, Mr. Mathers. Not only did you build this house without the proper permits, but you also put fraudulent information on your report. This doesn't look good any way you cut it.
Nope.
Please, I have money. How much to get you to look the other way?
I'm afraid my silence can't be bought, Mr. Mathers. However, you might be able to get yourself out of this jam if you sell your house and land to Mr. Merrick.
So this is what it's come to.
Yep.
I see how it is. You come in here playing the white knight, but you're no better than any of the rest of them. I did what I had to do to keep my land, but I suppose that was all for naught.
Well,
Fine.
it's a piece of shit.
I'll
I'm
call
just
up
saying.
Mr. Merrick and tell him he's won. I hope you can live with yourself, you snake.
I'm
can.
sure I'll manage. Have a nice afternoon, sir.
Alright, and we're going to leave this episode here. We'll be back next time with more A Golden Wake. See you then. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to, please subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every day. And if you would like to see videos before they hit YouTube, please consider my Patreon campaign. It really helps out on my game development while I make Lorna Baines. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.